In the sprawling, high-stakes city of Lagos, some people are driven by the relentless pursuit of money, while others are consumed by the chase for clout. Jide, our designated hero for this particular evening, was a firm believer that one must chase both, ideally at the same time, and with the vocal volume of a market preacher. He was seated in the bustling embrace of a popular beer parlor, famously known as Iya Basira's joint, a place where dreams were both made and mercilessly shattered. Jide, animated and brimming with manufactured confidence, leaned across the table towards his friend, Ada. Ada, I'm telling you, the contract is finally signed. We are not talking thousands of naira again. We are talking dollars, millions of them. Ada, however, remained unimpressed, her expression a perfect blend of skepticism and weary familiarity. "Nah, so you talked last time about your agri-tech app," she retorted dryly. "You said we would be drinking champagne by Easter. Look at us. Nazobo, we still day drink." Jide waved her doubt away with a grand gesture. "That was just a test run, a necessary failure. You need to fail to learn. This one is different. This one is oil and gas. My contact in Port Harcourt just gave me the green light." His eyes scanned the room, eventually locking onto a figure seated across the parlor. "See? Over there. That's Chief Okoro, the billionaire. He needs to see that I am a serious player in this game. I need to connect with him," Jide whispered urgently, his ambition flaring. Ada, sensing impending disaster, tried to reel him in. "Jide, please, oh, Abig, don't go and fall your own hand in front of everybody. Just finish your beer." But her plea was lost on him, as Jide was already on his feet, his focus singularly fixed on his target. Ignoring Ada's cautionary advice, Jide strode confidently towards Chief Okoro's table, a practiced smile plastered on his face. "Good evening, Chief. My name is Jide, the CEO of Global Energy Link. I couldn't help but notice a fellow captain of industry in our midst." Chief Okoro, a man accustomed to such approaches, simply smiled, a glint of amusement in his eyes. "Young man, you are very bold. Global Energy Link, you say? I can't say I've heard of it. Where is your office located?" For a moment, Jide's confidence wavered, and he stammered slightly. "Office? Yes, we are ... We are fully virtual now, sir. It's a post-COVID strategy, you know. Lean and agile." Feeling the weight of the chief's discerning gaze and sensing his moment slipping away, Jide made a desperate, grandiose move. He turned to face the entire bar, raising his voice to command attention. "In fact, to celebrate my new venture, waiter, bring 2 bottles of the best beer for everybody here. Everything is on my head tonight. We must celebrate success when we see it." The room erupted in cheers, the promise of free drinks drowning out any lingering skepticism. But just as the waiter began to move, a formidable figure emerged from the back. It was Iya Basira, the owner, holding a small, worn-out notebook that held more power than any corporate ledger. "Global Energy Link," she announced, her voice cutting through the noise. "Before you decide to fund the whole bar, let's take a look at your credit history with the Central Bank of Iya Basira." She slowly flipped through the pages, each turn amplifying the tension. "Page 12, and 5,000 for pepper soup, and paid. Page 15, and 2,500 from Colby, pending. Page 19... A solemn promise to pay next week that has now extended for 3 weeks. Mr. CEO, your credit score is very, very low." The bar fell silent for a heartbeat, and then erupted into a wave of laughter. Chief Okoro, chuckling, motioned for Jide to come closer. "Young man," he said, his voice now gentle but firm, "let me give you some free advice. The loudest person in the room is often the poorest. Stop talking and start working. Your work will announce you, not your mouth." Humiliated, Jide shuffled back to his table where Ada gave him a comforting pat on the shoulder. "Iya Sario. Lesson learned?" Jide let out a long, defeated sigh. "Lesson learned. Just buy me 1 bottle. I promise, I will pay you back ... next week." And so, our hero learned that, in the sprawling university of life, experience is the most effective teacher. And in a city like Lagos, the school fees can be very, very high.